I always wanted to do animated films. Like it's just something about them that I love things that kids get excited about, and it's something about being a part of, one of these, like Smallfoot is one of those films that I know kids would be excited. And when I was approached to potentially be a part of it, I was like, yes, I heard, I met with the team that were doing it, and they showed me, a lot of pre-production things and ideas they had and what the story was about. And beyond all that, look, I wanted LeBron James. I love LeBron.
Right, exactly.
Zendaya, I love her, and Zendaya, and it just was Channing Tatum. Getting to be in a film with those actors was, for me, was part of the draw too. What happens is that the process is like they'll show you like some clips before it's really animated, and like give you a little look at what your character looks like, and you have to still do some preparation work to figure out who the Stone Keeper is and within the story. But to be honest, I never got to really work with Channing or Zendaya. I never got to work with them in the booth, like when recording. I was working with the director and Carrie, and he, we were just bouncing off. He had everything under control, like, and we just bounced off of each other from that level. And it's incredible because when you see it all together, and you hear like you going back and forth with these other characters, you hear your voice coming from this animated like character. It's like, wow, it's another world. It's like, it was almost reminds me of one of the first times I saw myself in film. Like, and even though I'm not seeing myself, just hearing myself as this character is kind of mind blowing. When I got to this first recording session, I just was like, I thought about like, initially coming in, I thought like I should try this voice or try this voice. I did practice really on the ride to the session, and yeah, but I knew it was going to be a process because it still has to fit with what the director feels is right, and what feels comfortable once I start getting in there. Because sometimes you come in with an idea on any film, and the director has a vision of the whole project, so you have to be open to becoming a part of that vision. And so hearing things back and trying different things, I found the voice as we were in the booth. As we were in the booth, I can remember like when Carrie was like, our director was like, yo, that's it right there. Like, stay in that tone, so it was that. And when you listen to the Stone Keeper, come on, I could play a high priestess, and I could do anything, a high priest, and like a guru. But the funny thing about the Stone Keeper is because he is like that leader of a village, he also has some secrets that he doesn't. So it's almost like a politician, but a high priest. But the Stone Keeper would say, let's get to the truth of that situation with Serena. First of all, acknowledging that Serena is the greatest tennis player to ever do it, and one of the greatest athletes to ever do it, if not the greatest, but one of the greatest. So her passion was coming through in that match. She had some frustration she was dealing with. The referee accused her of being of cheating, and she was like, I ain't accepting that, and that's understood from anybody that's as good as she is, and she knows nobody would ever think she has to cheat. Why would she? She's been doing this for 20 years winning. Yep. So anyway, to fast forward to that, I think the referee would need to allow some space for her to go off a little bit, because she was going, but that's okay. You got to allow that, and I don't think you take away. The Stone Keeper wouldn't have took away a game and took away points. He would have just had to rise above it, or pull her aside and say, look, I'm gonna work with you on this, but just calm it down for a second. We get there,
He's Stone.
The Stone Keeper. But see, that's the thing. The tricky thing with the Stone Keeper is that Stone Keeper knows secrets about the stones that everybody doesn't know, and that's like, in a way, that's kind of like a president or a politician that's like high ranked.